that wood that I just had. Fight that bitch a road is dead ass nigga. I just know this nigga dead. What I like that?
They won't belong till they get faced. I'll put them on stepping stores. I think that's better than the news. I know some who recorded. Cause they just like the shit they do.
War. And you don't wanna go to war, nigga. Shit, ask yourself. Do you wanna meet death, nigga? And you don't wanna go to war, nigga. Ask yourself. Do you wanna meet death, nigga? And you don't wanna go to war, nigga. Ask yourself. Do you wanna meet death, nigga? They call me Boosie Bad. I'm running the south. I rap out hoes, clothes, and how to put a gun in your mouth. I lost my mind when I was 10, drinking shots of that gin. Mama, please let me.
Spin, yeah, you already know who it is, man. It's Louisiana Drill / Stepping Stores, you hear me? You know, giving you straight facts and non-fiction, man. You know, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and like and subscribe, you hear me? And you know what? Go ahead and turn my dog for fever with them beats, you hear me? You know, he make them personal beats, you know, yeah. And oh yeah, man, you know, go ahead and fuck with my dog merch too, you know, yeah, man. Bitches personal.
Prince baby shit, you know.
Go cop one of them bitches, you know. You see me in that big head personal.
But yeah, anyway, we're gonna take this to South Carolina, cause to be honest, I really don't feel appreciated in Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't y'all. It's just some individuals, you know what I'm saying, who messed it up for y'all. Thank them. I'm Joe.
You know damn well I'ma come back to my city in them little towns and do y'all, yeah. But you know money come first.
I know y'all finna catch a heart attack, huh, man? Y'all bitches better ride with me till the wheels fall off. Yeah, protect the brand.
But yeah, though, we gonna hop on the slab and we gonna hit I-10 and we gonna go up to 95, you hear me? And then we gonna bust right on I-26, yeah. Welcome to Charleston.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, you hear me? Ever since I've been on TikTok, people everywhere was hitting me up about, man, do my city, you hear me? I guess they heard about stepping stores, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? You want me to turn them up. But anyways, yeah, though, man. So, South Carolina, it's a different type of vibe out there. I feel like we cousins on some shit. I kid y'all not. These dudes sound just like Louisiana. Well, they sound like Lafayette and New Orleans mixed together with a little Baton Rouge, I swear to God. But now, they language is something like Creole and Haitian, but they shit called Geechee, you hear me? Some shit, if he is Geechee, you know, a little different.
Yeah, now we finna go to history class on this one, yeah, because they don't teach y'all this in school.
Now, Geechee, that's another little language, you hear me? It's something like Creole Cajun, you hear me? Like we got out there in Louisiana.
Yeah, now the Geechee people, they was really from West Africa, but you know how they did us. They took us, put us on the boat, and they shipped us out there, you hear me?
You mean they shipped us? Where they shipped us at?
Man, chill out, little nigga, chill out. You know they shipped us in America, you hear me?
Yes, they were trying to find a place to where to put them in. And you know what they said? So let's just put them on this island, you hear me? And let them do them, which is a good thing. But at the same time, it's a bad thing. Because look how it turned out. And you gonna see by the story. Man, it's a bloody island out there. Now, Charleston, it's really on the East Coast for real, but it's still down south, and they got their own island, like it's their own little island, and it remind me of New Orleans of that shit. Just look at the streets and shit like that. It's kind of geographical with New Orleans for real, you hear me? That's why I say we cousins. But yeah, though, it's up out there, and they got two groups, and they out they shit. Man, look, we gonna run the store, but look, first I want y'all to check them boys' music out.
Some homies to the system, got some in the grave. Always had my own bread, that's a million ways to get paid. Granny want me to get a job, but I'd rather serve J's. Can't wait to kiss no shit, I'ma put two inside his brain. Cut niggas off, I saw you wasn't loyal to the game. I'm in.
Bitch, I be diamond in the field, catching plays like I Randy Moss. All that dancing on by street, little nigga, come get out with us. My niggas be in the trap, flipping packs and getting them off. Nigga moving if he better chill for I knock off his talk. Niggas can't ever say we put up, bitch, we was spinning blocks. When we swing through backs, don't say it all, low to G put up. Then when we swing 38 first,
you lacking low boy ways or two. I drop out, man, fuck school. I was too bad, I never had fault on you. Play tough and I'ma clap you. Nigga on my mama, they gon' have you on the news. Knock him right out of his shoes. If you run out, that what gon' happen to you. Spend that shit, jump out the coop, hop out and get busy. Tryna hit you in your crew, don't play with me like one of them, cause bitch, I'm him. I am not little dude. Yeah, he a bitch and I know he a bitch, but he be with the ops, so he getting it too. Don't kill who get.
Now, Charleston is really a small town, you hear me? But at the same time, you know, if you got a Walmart in your city, you know it's up. Come on now, you know it's up, man. Any little city that got a Walmart, it's gonna be up, you hear me? Yeah, so they had two outstanding black kings, you hear me? They was trying to go with their move and rob somebody, and then boom! Murder ain't wrong. 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 Murder.
the names of 2 people shot and killed in North Charleston. The coroner says 16-year-old Kayshawn Jones and 19-year-old Elijah Jefferson were killed early Sunday morning in the area of Bailey Drive. North Charleston police say the 2 were found shot on the porch of a home. Jones died there at the scene. Jefferson died at the hospital. Police say they are not currently looking for any suspects in this case. The investigation is ongoing.
Yeah, now the dude who had did it, he got locked up for it, you hear me? Check the news video out.
North Charleston police have arrested 18-year-old Rito Singleton Jr. in connection to a deadly shooting last month. Singleton is charged with murder after the death of 16-year-old Kayshawn Jones. The shooting happened on Bailey Drive on April 24th. Police say Singleton and 19-year-old Elijah Jefferson were attempting to rob Jones. Both Jefferson and Jones were shot during the incident and both died. Singleton waived his bond hearing this morning. We checked his background and
Sad situation. Now the dudes you see, they was real life outstanding members for real, and they made a gang out of them called Chop Gang, you heard me? Now this Chop Gang right here, this they music right here.
They on that block tryna hide in the safe yard. That ain't the place to be. If I catch a nigga speaking on choppers, eyes gon' be deceased. And we smoking on the north, this nigga blow like rapper weed. We in the party, we got our truly tuck, but you can die for free for the cheap.
And our Chop Gang and Backstreet, you hear me? They got ties, you know what I'm saying? Now we ain't gonna say who the other dude was with, cause I think y'all know who was with. But anyways, yeah.
But shit, behind Chop and his little partner, spin sight.
Put a nigga face on stick.
So in 2022 through 2023, oh man, it was just total chaos. I'm talking about buku madness, you hear me? You know. Shit, just so Get Active Gang, they lost their outstanding member. His name was Perky, you hear me? Now, I can't find no article of him. Nah, crazy, right? Strange, ain't it? But we ain't gonna speak on that though. Perky was an outstanding member out the Get Active Gang, and they took it L.
And that was a hard loss for the D, you hear me? And the D was mad about it. Them boys continue to go on a good old spin cycle, you hear me?
Yeah, now Backstreet Gang, they got a couple outstanding members, you hear me? And they really out they shit for real. But look, they stick with me on this story because it get interesting, man. Just to walk with me, you hear me? Look, check me out. Yeah, so on June 4th of 2023, you hear me? One of the outstanding members of Backstreet was coding on the steps and then boom!
Department says one person is injured after a late afternoon shooting that occurred today. Officers say they responded to a Florida Avenue in response to a shooting. Upon arrival, they found a man who had been shot. Witnesses reported seeing 3 people detained, but police say there have been no arrests made. Anyone with any information on the shooting is asked to call the Crime Stoppers of the Lowcountry. We will, of course, continue to bring you updates as this investigation is ongoing.
Sad situation. Sending my condolences to the family. Yeah, now this right here, it was devastating, you hear me? Because he was a rapper too out the Backstreet Gang. I was listening on that first part when I told y'all. But yeah, though, man, let's play his music though so we can keep his name alive, because he a legend, you hear me?
Transporter up at the Fed, beat his ass and all his homies run. Niggas can't say I pussy, a nigga never took my gun. All this rapping shit a joke, I really do this shit for fun.
Spinning no blocks, hitting that off, that's the gangster shit that I love. Drug dealers, real junkies, that's where a nigga come from. I done seen so many shit, that's why Lil D keep his gun. Niggas be beefing, ain't got no motion, bitch, you better stack your funds. Fuck the ops, they get it started.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie though. E-Man was a real life outstanding member, you heard me? Real talk. Now, the D, he made a song called McButton, and oh man, very disrespectful song. I don't even want to play. Y'all to check it out on y'all own, you hear me? But he was out his body when he made that. Oh man, he was cutting up. But the man was even dissing another outstanding member, you heard me? Yeah, man, he was, yeah, man, talking about he dropping a 5, even if he's still in the casket, man. But we ain't gonna run about him, no, you hear me? Because I can't find an article for him either.
Very suspicious.
No, but look though, check me out, because this story get very interesting, I swear to God.
Yeah, so down the line, a few days later, Backstreet Gang would take another L. Yeah, they'll take another L. They was cool in front of the store and then boom!
It's off a busy highway. I don't get it. Well, you know, what are we doing wrong? We are continuing to follow a shooting in North Charleston that left one person dead and 3 others hurt. 19-year-old Armian Jones Jr. died at the scene of the shooting at approximately 8:30 last night, according to the Charleston County Chief Deputy Coroner. Emily Johnson joining us now after learning more about the community's concerns surrounding where that shooting took place. Emily?
Yes, Michael. Well, leaders in the low country at A1 Food Store off of Dorchester Road has been a hub for crime in North Charleston for years. Charleston County has responded to 430 911 calls at the food store since 2021. Those calls vary from trespassing and traffic stops to drug sales and assaults.
I had someone from the community reach out to me June 22nd of last year. And she said, Elvin, someone just got shot in front of A1. And she reached out again to me last night and she said, Elvin, someone just got shot. A bunch of people just got shot in front of A1 again. And I told her, I said, you know, our last conversation was a year ago at this exact same location where someone had just been killed before. It's ridiculous.
Inside of the store, coolers are filled with different alcoholic beverages, which is why City Councilman Jerome Hayward says creates an atmosphere for violence.
It's a continuous pattern of hanging out every day you pass through here. There's always 10 to 15 individuals standing in front of the store, which could not be good for any business. And the amount of service calls we have at this location is a high amount, so it's a problem.
State and local officials are continuing to call for stricter gun laws in South Carolina.
We have to tighten up. We have to deal with gun violence head on. Nobody should be coming to South Carolina and not mentioning gun violence. I don't care who you are. Okay, we got to deal with these issues, and there are solutions.
As well as harsher penalties when it comes to bond.
The problem we got approximately 27 young men that terrorize the low country. And for some reason, they keep getting bonded out in jail over and over and over again.
No arrests have been made in the shooting yet.
Sending my condolences to the family. But see, like, he was an outstanding member of Backstreet, you heard me?
Very top prospect for real, you heard me? Oh, man, them boys was heated, man.
I already know they just lost 2 partners in 1 week. Come on, man. Give me a spin cycle.
You went to Blanco with them K's, call it.
Yeah, them boys was getting active down there, as they should.
Yeah, now people in South Carolina, I probably wondering, like, why is he doing this? Why is he bringing back trauma? No, I'm not really doing it. I'm just trying to show my young black kings out there in Louisiana that this shit can happen anywhere in the world, Jeremy, especially down south, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to show my young black kings not to fall a victim to this lifestyle, you hear me? Real talk. Because they out they body down there. Like, believe it or not, they out they shit, and I be trying to stop.
And then on top of that, his sister even got shot now, you hear me? Man, that's sad. Very, very sad, man. Yeah, it's very sad.
And his mama demanding justice on it too. Check the video out on her.
One low-country mother is seeking action from police and local leaders after her son was killed and her daughter was shot outside of a North Charleston business back in June. Emily Johnson joins us now to share the mother's story and what questions she still has.
Exactly, Michael. Well, it was around 8 o'clock on June 8th when Tammy Brown received the phone call that no mother ever wishes to receive.
I can still visual my son being on that ground. Every time I pass it, I get a visual of my son, my 19-year-old, on that ground for hours.
Her son, Armian Jones Jr., was shot and killed outside of the A1 food store in North Charleston. His sister, Brown's daughter, was shot in the eye, and 2 others were injured that night.
I got 1 child that was murdered, 1 child that was shot, and there's no answers.
A massive response from the community followed in the coming weeks, with many local leaders and officials calling on the A1 food store to shut down, calling it a hub for crime in the area for years. But since then, she says that the calls for action have slowed down.
I'm saying, everybody keeps saying, oh, they want them shut down. Even if A1 was shut down today or tomorrow, that still will not bring my son back. I want them to be accountable of what they done.
Charleston County Dispatch has responded to 430 911 calls at the food store since 2021. Brown says as the months go on and no suspects or arrests have been made by the North Charleston Police Department, she wants her son's killers to be held accountable.
Nobody has answers. It seems like my questions are going in vain. There's killers or killer that they killed my son, and nobody's speaking up.
We asked the North Charleston Police Department about the investigation, and they said through our investigation, which has been extensive, several persons of interest have been identified.
I want them to be working on, I want to know if they're working on this case if ever was their child. That's what I want.
In response to the question, what would you tell Armian if he was still here?
I just want him to keep pushing. I wanted to see what life had in store for him. I wanted to see what he could.
Yeah, man, sending my condolences to the family. Now, for my young black kings who watching this, as y'all see, what do I always tell y'all? The streets don't love nobody. It happens everywhere. When you in these streets, it's only two outcomes of this, man. Jail or death, you hear me? But y'all don't listen to me, but I put it in your face so you can see it, you hear me? Yeah, now I was finna keep going on with this story, but this story kind of sad, bro, because Project Boys / Get At The Game lost the outstanding member, but I'm gonna say that for my part 2, you hear me, because I'm just tired of my young black kings really losing their life over senseless violence, you hear me? Real talk, man. Y'all might think a nigga joking, but I'm serious, man. Shit, yeah, man, but look, we gonna wrap it up, you hear me, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna run some more stories, man, out of town, like type shit. But you know I'm gonna come back to Louisiana and run about y'all, you hear me? You know, yeah, time.
Cause y'all cutting up bad for real, you hear me? I gotta chill out,
you
man.
Know, I gotta expand more and I gotta elevate more. That's how I'm gonna blow. If y'all really want me to blow, like y'all say, y'all want me to blow, huh? But I'm out this bitch, you know, dumb.